Hey, what's going on, guys? It's definitely time for another EDC update. So today's EDC update is taking place here on the corner of the dock because day's winding down. Had a very good long work day. Actually, the last couple days have been good work days. Did a lot of stuff out and about. Not around town or anything, but just like, you know, in the woods and on the property and in the pond here. So that's why I decided to do a video in the pond. Cut a lot of cattail back. Got wet. Had a big snake, you know, swim past me in the water. All kinds of crazy stuff. And speaking of which, I literally just got done, you know, putting my hands in muck. So my hands are dirty and stuff. I have a big thing about dirty fingernails, and I just don't like having them. And unfortunately, I'm not taking the time to clean them right now because I still have a lot more work to do before I have to hop in the shower. Anyway, not that you care. So let's look at the view first. Let's bring it up. Super quiet right now. Like I said, day's winding down. Birds are chirping. Sun's going down soon. It's just peaceful. It's absolutely beautiful. So we're just sitting here. Decided to take everything off, take the camera out, and we'll run through the gear real quick for you. So you guys know this one. I have a lot of fun carrying this, especially around the property, getting out in the bush and actually using these knives. It's one thing, you know, just EDCing it to go get your mail or go to the grocery store, but to actually be out in nature and you know, be able to use these blades gives you a whole different respect for them. So you'll definitely get to see a review on this one in the future, but I'm a huge fan. It's going to be a very, very positive review. One of my you know, top favorites for, you know, its size and purpose and everything else, but just absolutely beautiful. But I also have to always throw something small in, and I've been carrying that A.G. Russell bullet knife. That's actually lockback, and damn good little knife. Real sharp blade on it. I really like it. I actually got 2 compliments already using this knife. It is quite beautiful. You don't always have to get the latest and greatest and tactical. You know, a lot more people do appreciate these knives than they do any kind of tactical knives. You know, usually when you break out, you know, Benchmade, Spyderco, whatever, it takes a knife person to go, oh yeah, nice knife. But when you take something like this out, anyone can see it and go, wow, that's a beautiful knife, you know? So I don't know why, but they get more appreciation than tactical stuff, so very cool. Of course, still rocking G-Shock. It is that time right now, 8:08. Beautiful watch. I mean, every single day since I got it, it's on my wrist. I love it. It's extremely accurate. You know, having the solar face, I obviously don't have to worry about the battery power. Just perfect. Very, very cool watch. You know, wallet, well, actually, I didn't take my wallet out because I'm out and about. I don't have my wallet on me, but wallet didn't change at all. Phone didn't change at all. Still got the handkerchief. One thing I did add was a Microtech cleaning cloth, because when I'm in my car, I don't have them here, but I have a cheap dollar store pair of glasses that I use, sunglasses, in the car I'm driving to cut on glare. I do like to wipe those down, and it's versatile. I'll wipe my screen on my phone, so just good to have. I got that recently in a package. You'll see an opening YouTube mail or unboxing video on that soon. Still rocking the wristbands, going with the Support Our Troops and Don't Tread on Me gas and flag design. Love them. Do get a lot of compliments on the gas and flag, you know, from, you know, pro Second Amendment people. So it's definitely much appreciated. As far as flashlight, going with the Thor Fire. You might see a review on this in the future. I have the 2 AAA and the single AAA versions. This is the PFO2, so this does take 2 AAA batteries. It's actually pretty impressive. I'm still going to do a series on some more pen lights because a lot of people love them. You know, the pen lights are a very good option for flashlights. I really am using these a lot. Not just because I have a bunch to review, but it's becoming more of a preferred size of flashlight. I'll bounce around. You guys know that. I'll go from big lights, small lights, powerful lights, you know, cheap lights, expensive lights. I'm all over the place with my gear. But just lately, this has been it. AA or 2 AA or 2 AAA flashlights. So, very cool. This one's got that striking bezel. So yeah, Thor Fire, super cheap, and I think it holds water to a lot of the more expensive ones. As far as my gun, still rocking the Kel-Tec. Even more beat up than ever. This got a very, very thorough cleaning today because last night I went camping with my brother-in-law, kind of backyard camping. I mean, I'm not miles out in the woods, but slept in the tent. We got soaking wet. I didn't put a tarp on top of the tent. It was one of my old ones that had a rain fly on it, and it didn't work for crap. And this gun was literally sitting in a puddle inside our tent all night long, and in the sheath here. All right, so I had to dry this sheath out, took the gun apart, broke it down, did a very thorough cleaning, and it's back in business now. Took a couple test rounds, and you know, it's working fine. And like I said, my carry ammo for this does work fine. I posted a video showing the, I think it was PMC Bronze had an issue, but these jacketed hollow points work totally fine. I've never had any kind of problem with them, and these are Winchesters. All right, forget the exact, you know, round on that, but yeah, I mean, that's what I run through it. No issues with it at all. Keys never changed. Still same. Still got the handcuff key on there, and my little knife is a good guy. Love this thing. It's got a pretty good patina on it now for being used all the time. Couple keys, and you know, this tool I might swap out. I really like this originally, but I really don't use it as much as I would other little keychain tools. So you know, I like the look of it. It's kind of smooth. Some of the multi-tools, you know, like single multi-tools like this, they go on your keychain. Some are more comfortable than others. This was the more comfortable one, but it just gets used the least. I definitely have other ones that I'll probably swap out in the future and start carrying different things on the keys again. So that leaves the hat. Now, everyone knows my Maxpedition hat that's just god-awful and dirty and oily and sweaty and disgusting. And everyone knows my Spyderco Dodo pin, one of my favorite Spydercos of all time. Whether you think it's ugly or not, I love it, and I love my pin. But recently, I got the Microtech pin, so I'm rocking that one on there too, the Microtech dagger on the other side. So now I have symmetry, Microtech and Spyderco. So I love this hat. I have no shortage of hat options in my life, and this is the one that I go to the most. It just happens to fit my head the best, in my opinion. Some hats sit too high in my head. I look like a trucker. Some hats are too low. Some hats aren't, you know, comfortable enough. I like the, you know, attachment point in the back here, even though you can see that I got brass patina on the band here. It just, you know, it's a work hat. Sometimes I'll throw this on if I'm going to the store real quick or something. But I love it. And I have better Maxpedition hats that are cleaner and probably cooler looking, but I don't wear them. I wear this one. I have an attachment to this hat, probably because of that Dodo pin. I get so many people that ask me what that is. You know, I mean, it kind of looks like a knife, but I mean, to an average person, they might not even think that's a knife. They ask, they don't know. So it's a very cool conversation piece. Yeah, I mean, literally a dozen times or so, you know, maybe more. I've been standing in line at a grocery store or something, and someone will just be looking, gawking, whether it's my neck knife. Oh, and speaking of which, I didn't take it off the video yet, but still carrying the Minimalist. This thing also sitting in a puddle last night in the tent. So I dried that off and gave that a sharpening. I put some screens in screen door recently. My parents have a cat, Patches, and he just ruined the screens on the screen doors in the house. And so they got that like heavy duty, you know, cat friendly or pet friendly, like extra thick mesh for the screens. I think they got it at Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. If you guys have that, let me know how it works out for you. But I spent the day doing a lot of different stuff, and that was one of my chores today, was taking care of 3 different screens with my brother-in-law. Actually, no, we did 2 of them. We saved one for another time. But yeah, a little bit of a pain swapping that screen out. But hopefully that'll keep the cat from rushing through. And I use this to trim up all the screen, and it worked like a charm. Just love it. So that's pretty much it. That's my EDC as of late. Not a whole lot of changes here. You'll definitely see some more stuff in the future. You know, as time goes on, it's always a balance between things I know that work for me and things I like, and giving those things up just for the chance to try new things. You know what I mean? I've said this before, but like if I wasn't making videos on YouTube, I'd probably have my set EDC. I'd still be rotating through knives and flashlights occasionally, but for the most part I'd have the same stuff. And you see this, you know, in the last 6 months, 8 months, a year, you start seeing more of the same thing coming back and back and back. And like the watch, you know, the phone obviously is not something you get all the time anyway. You know, but my choice of daily gun, you know, I have the Glock, I love it. You know, I have the Taurus, I love it, and I do use them. You know, something I throw on, it's a part of me every single day. You know, the neck knife, it's just part of me every single day. So certain things you fall in love with, and it's hard to let them go, even temporarily, to try new things. But the show must go on, and I need to, you know, get out there and just start using other stuff, so eventually I can do videos on them and review them and tell you guys what I think about them. But anyway, so far, great EDC setup. A lot of versatility here. Looks like a lot of stuff, but once it's on you and your pockets and everything else, it carries very nicely. No problems at all, especially with a smaller gun. I can get away with carrying a medium-sized fixed blade, you know, on my dominant side on the right. I carry this behind the gun, and it just works out great. So I've been very pleased with this setup. So that's all. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any suggestions for cool EDC items that you picked up recently, by all means, post them down in the comments so the other viewers can see them and check those out as well. Hope you guys have an awesome day and a peaceful one, and I will see you soon. Take care.